Shalom, family. Glory be to God and blessed be the Lamb forever. You know, it's hard to know what to really talk about. It's a lot to be said. A lot to be said. There, and at the top of the news is the files. A news anchor or a anchor lady's or whatever mother's missing. That seems to top all of the headline. However, that's not the point. Listen, you can safely say at this point that both houses of Congress, or both houses of the people, have been utterly corrupted due to these files. They're openly saying that if the release of the names and the incidents and times and dates was ever released, it would bring about the downfall of this country. Worldwide is bringing down their downfall. I mean, it's going down in other countries. But here, there's no reckoning. We're all just going to act like it's not there. It's not there. And where have we heard this type of thinking before? From the same groups of people driving the narrative. Guess. A little while back, when they stole all of your banks, stole your money. I mean, lost your money, went bankrupt, and they came to the houses of the people and said that if we go bankrupt, if we go under, it would bring down the entire government. Well, what makes you think that we need a government? Exactly what is your value? Exactly what is your worth? What is your worth? And a segue, you should be interested at how Mr. Epstein was able to corral every last one of them. It wasn't, at first when listen, I'm going to get back to that. Don't let me forget. Epstein corral all of them. Don't forget brain. But now, think about that other side, left side of the bird, them Democrats. I don't like them. I've learned to not like them. I like my racists out front. These guys, they hide behind other labels and ideologies, and they act like they don't hate your black ass. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. People who hate you would never do anything for you. Have they ever done anything for you? I rest my case. Then there's evidence of obvious hate. Damn. Quit being slow. But at any rate, who do they think they are? This country basically runs itself. It runs itself. It only go off track when they get involved. When they start to pass a law. Have not you noticed? Listen, there's only so much law that you can pass. There's only so much law you can pass. How is it that every legislature comes into being, says, when it comes to terms of them helping you, it's help everybody else, point blank. It's in your face. It's in your face everywhere. Everywhere. Okay? And they catching them stealing millions of dollars, tens of millions, and they just, wait a minute. Didn't they just print up 80 trillion or 8 trillion or some shit? And where did that money go? They cheapen everybody else's dollar by, printing up more fake money, monopoly money, fiat money. Wait a minute. Are you saying that we have to accept the fact that they're compromised Because if we don't, it would bring down the country. If the country would collapse. It's already falling down slowly like an old ass man. You ever seen an old ass man fall? Old ass man will fall for 45 seconds. I'm telling you, trying to stop himself from fucking falling. He be done broke an ankle, a collarbone, all this shit. Damn, Pop, all you had to do is lay down the first time. But there your ass is stumbling. That's the truth. I've seen it. Not 45 seconds, but damn, dude. Stop fighting to fall. Just fall. You ain't that tall. The ground is only 5 feet from your head. Just fall. Yeah. Scaring everybody and folks rushing up to catch your old ass. At any rate, the country will collapse unless we have their indelible experience and character to carry us forward. Who would ever want that? Who would ever want that? Let's see. Who would want that? And I'm going to get to back to Mossad and how they pulled it off. Oh, I got a story to tell you. It ain't what you think. It's part flesh and part hocus pocus. It's part flesh, lust, fleshly lust and carnality, and part hocus pocus. This is how they got they stupid, dumb, slow-minded ass. That lust to get you every time. Every time. And pedophilic lust. I hadn't thought about that. A new experience that I didn't know about. I mean, I'm learning more and more every day, ain't I? I'm learning every motherfucking day. Pedophilic lust. I had not thought about that. That means that there has to be lust in terms of necromania, lust in terms of bestiality. Man, you guys are getting more and more frightening and freaky by the day. But it's okay, because I got bullets, steaks, garlic water, holy water, and prayer. One of them bastards will surely work. We're going to start with the bullets. Then I'll go to other methods. Anyway, the country will collapse if we get rid of them. So what will we be losing if we got rid of them? A constant giving of your money to foreign countries. Constant fraud and corruption, in which some of them have arrived there saying worth $80,000, and within 2 to 3 years, they are millionaires. Millionaires. Plus, they have picked up a couple of pounds. Yeah, that's about some shit, too. See, everything at the end of the day is quite spiritual. Everything is spiritual. Remember that. Everything, every word, every move, every behavior, every thought, every pattern out of a human and some of the animals. Even the animals are not safe. Nope, them too. Everything is spiritual. Everything has been touched. Everything. Consider it, if you will. Consider it. Because I want you to understand what you're really dealing with here. But for sure, the country is not going to collapse. Now, may we move on to more intellectual reasoning here? I mean, rationale. Not just to throw us a bone and say that if you remove this many people at the same time, it's just going to fall down. No, change the locks. Change the locks. Place guards at the door. Call in the exorcists. Lock their ass in there with lots of Bibles and holy water and garlic. Then call in the maids. I mean super maids. Because first, see, there's a process to cleaning this place out. There's an actual, it's sort of like when, it's sort of like when someone evil enters your house. Now, there are 22 books missing. 22 books missing from the Bible. In one of the books, when someone wicked and evil comes into your home, the moment that they leave, you clean the area with cleaning products. Back in them days, I don't know what they was using. Probably some form of lye soap. And then after you clean it, you pray over the area. And then you go bathe. Get that shit up out of you. Get it out of you and off of you. Because wherever they sit, they leave residue. But anyway, I'm off on a whole new tangent. My bad. My bad. But ladies and gentlemen, the country will not collapse. I mean, how much intellect do you think that you carry in the land of... I can see your point. I can see your point, though, because through you sunk the country from number 1 to number 38, respectively. So I can see how you now feel that you are the cat's meow in terms of intellect. I can see that. You coming from colleges and universities and special organizations and secret organizations that involve I'm not going to go down a list because I don't want to do you this way. Just understand we don't give a fuck. But my point is, it won't collapse because you're not there. Now, what is the real reason that they don't want to leave? Can anyone guess? Because you are on to them now. There's no one left in that pipeline. Those pipelines will be shut off. And your pipelines are your colleges and your universities and their alma maters and their foundations. Oh, it gets deep. It gets deep. All of it, at the end of the day, run by the devil. We're going to give the devil a moment of silence out of respect. I mean, for his sheer ingenuity. That's enough. Now, how did he do it? How did Mossad manage to catch this many? Yes, Mossad, an Israeli spy agency, managed to compromise this many of your citizens and your dual citizens. How'd they manage? We're not going to go down the list of what they did because at this point, it's unnecessary. They did everything. Everything. When I say everything, I'm pretty much sure everything. Even Mother Nature had to shut her eyes. I mean, goodness gracious. Even Mother Nature had to shut her eyes. But how did they do it? Okay, there's the weak ones. The weak ones are automatically given to sex, lust, flesh. They can't get past it. It permeates every thought of their waking times. And each of them have children that want to be congressmen and senators. But I started drifting again. The weak ones are the easy ones. Those are the easy ones. Get them around some flesh, get some drink in them and some dope in them, and they own it. They own it. There ain't shit that they won't do after that. Okay? Now there's someone up in there with recording devices, taking pictures of them, and then they get scared. Man, the level of self-importance is a trip to me. Nigga, man, they're everywhere. You don't have to take my word for it. They're everywhere, okay? Who is they? They would be the spiritual aspect. This is where the spiritual aspect of the situation starts, right about here. Because the other ones, you have to understand how the Borg work. Those who have heard me previously, Borg mean spirits, okay? Dead spirits. Spirits that already live can think they have the right to relive and relive and relive. It's Satan's way of giving them everlasting life up until now, because now we plan to kill everything, even Satan, even the spiritual realm. There's no way out for any of them to hide. The idea of everlasting life is now revoked permanently. Next time, motherfucker, stay dead. Stay dead. Anyway, I'm off on another damn tangent. Just the audacity of these damn spirits and Satan to try to pass it off as everlasting life, like he's giving them no, you're stealing people's bodies, hopping from body to body, stealing consciousness, putting denizens right out of hell and into those bodies and trying to live someone else's life. Did I sum it up? Of course I did. I summed it up, multiplied by millions and millions and millions and millions. And these fuckers are out here floating, some of them disembodied right now, floating their ass around like white wispy smoke. I see them all day. I see them outside. I see them inside. I see them at the store. Shit, I've even seen them inside of the vehicles. And they'll jump right in you. You, me, they know. They already know. That is a provocation that I will quickly rise to the challenge. Quickly. Next time, stay dead. And like I told the rest, you came a long ways to die. Because what we finna bring your dumb ass is what you escaped. More hell. More hell. Welcome to hell. For you. For you. And it only gets worse. But anyway, what I'm saying is, how did he get all of them? Okay? The rest are the ones who lust for money, lust for power, especially power. Get them in the right situation, rubbing elbows with the rich, rubbing elbows with the already powerful, and all of a sudden they just fucking transform, and it opens doorways, and now spirits are up in their ass, and those spirits are for lack of a better word, spirits, evil. They take that meat suit or the image of one powerful, and then here's someone not so powerful with no fucking position, and he meet all of them. I mean, this boy here, man, let me tell you, dude, you know, he does leave a black way in. He leaves a black way in. He does leave a black way in. He just didn't like black people or black girls or black boys. He like, well, that is as it is. That is as it is. But at any rate, these compromised ass of peeps. But again, I like my haters out front. I am convinced that they would hate me rather race, creed, or culture, or anything else. They would hate me simply because I speak truth. It doesn't take anything else. It doesn't take anything else. Everybody just take a breath with me, because we still got a half hour. I'm going to take a drink of water, because these some bitches, I mean, they can dry my throat out. Now, they was all a compromise. You be president, and we will fill the chairs up with good people around you. We'll just start this motherfucker over. There's no need for you. I keep on saying this. Now, why, again, why would the devil keep wanting to repeat this mantra that it would bring down the government? No, it would bring down his government. His government. Okay? His media, which is complicit. All of it is complicit. Become a bloodbath. But apparently, just one good scandal is all that it's going to take. Will you be stepping down then? Will they step down gracefully? Will they step down gracefully? No, they won't stand down gracefully. Will they step down? No. Again, But it's not because they can't be replaced. And it's not just them. It's your bankers. It's all up and down that chain. Man, we're gonna be prosecuting for 15 years. 15 years. Most of them get the goddamn death penalty. Most of them. This is by letter of the law. So why is it that there's an uproar all over the world, but in America, there is no reckoning, no marches, ain't no protests, no nothing, because it is them. You get it now? It is because it is them. It always was them. You get it? I'm going to tell you again. When it comes to culture, they birth the mayor, they birth the police or the chief, they give birth to the president, birth to the senators, birth to the House members. See? This is what they do. And now all of a sudden, the evil ones don't want to step down. Imagine a bunch of pedophiles, and did I not tell you? I said this 3 years ago starting. You been run by one big ass cult capable of anything. Have not they been doing anything? Look at the policies. Look at the policies. How many wars have they cranked up that you didn't want? How many? 3 or 4? And just the last 10 years? At least that many. Where's all of your money going? To their agreements. Now, here's what she gets crazy. What if I told you none of them are actually them anymore? Dumbass. You don't kill the dead. You are slow-minded. What's wrong? This is what I'm saying. They've been running renegade, running rogue, and now your entire system has been compromised. Let me ask you a question. Can you get yourself out of it? Can you get yourself out of it? You have been overrun by out and out evil. With them spending the last or spending 5 years or 4 years is decent, but you fall for it. All they have to show your ass is a poster with a face, and if they being fancy, a face and a woman's face with the kid. And now all of a sudden, this is morality. Look at the picture of it. I'm going to tell you now, those are just movie props, accessories to one another. Nothing more than that. But you see man, wife, and child. That ain't what I see. I see movie props. I see accessories. Because that's what they are. That's a takeover. You already lost a spiritual takeover. That, hey, you totally lost that shit. They have run you over. Living. They've run you over. Crushed your families. Crushed your people. Stole your resources. Stole the jobs. Stole the benefits. Stole the water. Stole the land. You lost. You lost. The question becomes, then, once you have accepted the spiritual fact that you lost, some kind of hatred. What did Jesus do to you? And by the way, anyway, my point is, it's not going to collapse. It'll be better. What's weird is, but I've seen this kind of behavior out of the masses before. This insistence that is just not happening. There's nothing we can do. It's not our business. What do you want them? What do you want them to do? Step down and embarrass themselves? They have wives. and husbands and children's and careers. This is what you say. Mercy, mercy. Mercy, mercy, mercy. You will not get anywhere until they ass is gone. I've been saying that here for 10 years at least 10 years, until they ass is gone. The faces may change, but it's the same bullshit, godlessness, this whole idea that they brought that's been put down, put to shame, and while they get mixed, it is written. Why would I bring a sword if I ain't gonna use it? It's more than just what you think. A blade to the chest. Along with the minions. Again, we on a different level here. And you, man, have lost. You lost. So where we go from here? You obviously lost. They are saying, and we're gonna listen. We're gonna get them to the good part, and the good part is, and I love this. The good part is when they work the rest of us. So what? Give us the big middle finger. Give us the big middle finger. I dare you to do it. I dare you to do it. Because really, a lot of us is chomping at the bits. This civility, civility and patience, I can no longer call it mercy. This isn't, no, this one is not worthy of mercy. It's barely worthy of fucking patience. But mercy? Mercy? Man, it's mere. Think about what you've done. Now, I can't make right. In fact, I wouldn't. Some shit you just have to do yourself. Okay? And if they're able to pull out the so what part, and they won't, but they're going to get there anyway. The longer that they can go, and no one knows who they are, not like they should know, and what they've done and when, and they are indicted and start to stand trial, preferably publicly, devil be damned, with their family and what they're going to lose. See, will happen. If you think that the American people here, those who still got sense and ain't scared of your ass and don't have nothing to lose, and you made too many people, you have created people by the shitload that, man, have nothing to lose. Have nothing to lose. Okay? So unless you're going to force it down their throat, and that's not beyond you, because I've seen your fancy footwork. I've seen you do it before. Shove it down their throat. Tell them when, I've even known about your crimes, but I want to know where every last one of you hail from. What part of the world in this country of fucking immigrants that keeps bringing over more and more evil, more and more evil. This is self-evident in its policy and its behavior. It's self-evident. Some of this shit is third worldish. Otherwise it's right out of Eastern European bloc countries, also known as third worldish. It's a bunch of third world ass white folks in Eastern Europe. Shouldn't have it because they didn't grow up with it. You get it? That's why they ass have to go. There's a dozen reasons why everybody got to fucking go. Okay? There's a dozen reasons, but the primary one is because they're out and out evil. This country attracts evil ass people because they think that they can do what they want here. Land of the free. Land of the free. And redux, it looks like absolute lawlessness. It is lawlessness. It's lawlessness. And then you got agents, and we don't care why you die. We don't care what reason you give yourself as you dying on the goddamn battlefield. It can be honor. It can be belief. It can be hatred. It can be love. It can be patriotism. We don't give a fuck why you die. You understand what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck why you die. If you say you right, then you die righteously. And will be the evil killing you. Same difference. Same difference, and God will sort it out. God will sort it out. Anyway, we're going to get these guys here to the water cooler lusting after each other and swapping spirits. This is a fact. This is a fact. Now, me, I'm ready to kill them. I'm ready to fight because I understand that they already live and you only get to live one time. The devil lied to you. You are not experiencing everlasting life. You are experiencing your very end, my friend. Your very end. And what happens at the end? This what shit get ugly. This what shit is ugly spiritually. What happens at the end? May I remind you? I know you don't want to hear. How does fire burn up fire? I don't know, but God can do whatever the hell he wants. And right now, sir, I'm pretty much sure he wouldn't care what I did to you. Even he would. I mean, you know. I mean, he would be shocked at my. He would be shocked at my ability to indulge in the type of behavior that he would witness me indulging in. It wouldn't be something about the killing or the death or the murder or the taking of life, as you see. It would be the method. And he knows. I don't know how he knows, but somehow he's put this shit together. Anyway, folks, they are gonna get not them, but the devil. He's gonna get to so what, and that's when we're gonna show him so what, so what, so what. He still thinks it's his world, even though we're here. I mean, wouldn't this fool? What I mean, why you think we're here? To live amongst you, maybe, and learn your way. Maybe evolve into your, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would. I'm reckoning that they got two chances. The first chance was I knew better and I did it anyway. The second chance is now I get the truth and I got to back my ass up out of it. That's two chances. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. I didn't think I would have that in me. But alas, I do. And yes, I would. Yes, I would. Because of the greater good. You see? I won't think twice about anything. And that's the best we can do. That's the best we can do. Okay? Maybe we should be calling you by names personally. Because I don't know. I mean, these labels of honor and respect are just obscene. You make them obscene. If you are Mr., then I don't want to be Mr. anything. Shit. Mr. sleeps with babies and eat children and roast people and and present them on huge fucking platters. I mean, what? Mr. strangles and rapes children. Mr. No, he doesn't, else he wouldn't be trying to take as many souls with him. He knows he can't win. Oh, man, you make me, I don't know, dude. You make me feel funny. Feel for all these lies. I mean, but once you think this shit through, it's just one big ass lie. This dude is scared than hell. I'm talking about the devil. I'm gonna tell you, I'm talking about the devil. But what have I told you about the devil and his minions? Listen, the devil is a formidable opponent. That I never thought that I said. I underestimated him. But but he also underestimated me. Okay, he met me in a time of early evolution. He didn't have the real deal. So in that way, since he didn't have the completed product, he was unable to gather the information needed, which caused him to make even more fucking mistakes. Dumbass. Just dumb, 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 dumb. But anyway, the devil is formidable, not because he's powerful, not because he's smart, not because he's ancient and old. No, the devil is formidable because he understands that no matter how this goes, he die. Okay? There is no compromise. There is no capitulation that would ever be accepted. There is no negotiation. He died, period. So if you were him and you understood that this on the level he does, think about it. No matter what I do, I'm done. Based on what I've already done, and I made this cool ass mistake of doing everything that God said I would do. Who the fuck does that anyway? Who does what the enemy tells him to do, knowing that it results in his end? I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm done. I'm done. It's not worthy of me. It's really not. And the devil and his formidability hats off, because he really is, but it's not due to his power anymore. It's due to his wanting to live. He has developed this penchant for life that angels are not supposed to have. It will be his end. Dumbass fuck. I am Source. I am Seven. I am One.